everyone, welcome to Shiny's Mantra Corner. Many of us get really fascinated by myths and superstitions, and some of us blindly follow them without even knowing if there's any kind of logical reasoning behind this. So, do these myths and superstitions have any kind of reality in it? Or does it really have a logical reason behind it? Let's find out. Many believe that if a black cat crosses the road, it brings bad luck. Well, the real reason is a bit different. I once read that in ancient times, people used to travel by bullock carts or horse-driven carts for long distances. When carriage animals used to see these black cats and their glowing eyes, they got scared. That is why carriage drivers used to stop after a cat crossed the road to offer water or treats to the carriage animals to calm them before resuming their journey. Breaking a mirror is often believed to bring bad luck for 7 years. Now, does this have a real reason hidden? Well, yes, and again, the real reason seems to be a little different. Mirrors used to be very expensive in olden days. The quality wasn't so great, which means that they would easily break. Therefore, to make people become more careful around mirrors, it was told that breaking a mirror can bring 7 years of bad luck.
Hi guys! So today I'm here to talk about some of the myths or superstitions that we probably heard as we were growing up. I tend to feel that these superstitions and myths get passed on from generation to generation, and because in India we don't really like our kids asking questions, so each time, I'm sure I've heard it, I'm sure you have heard it too. If you ask a question, they will be like, no, this has been done through generations, so we are also following. For example, don't cut your nails at night. I'm a Tamil Iyer. I've always been told don't cut your nails at night. Now, the scientific reason or the real reason behind this is that in the previous generations and even back in the village, they didn't really have electricity. So, obviously, if you try to cut your nails without any electricity, you're going to get hurt, right? That's why. So in our community, I've realized over time that whatever the elders have told that, don't do this and don't do that, it's, a lot of it is connected to death rituals. So they say, don't take a bath in the middle of the night, even if you come back late. Or don't cook food very late in the night, 12, 1. Because that's what we do during those 13 days, when somebody has died.
Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk about some of the myths we have come across during our childhood, which is passed through generations. You might have heard that don't sleep your head facing to the north. Actually, there is a science behind this, that there is a connection between Earth's magnetic field and our body's energy levels. So normally they say don't sleep with your head facing to the north. You might have heard that don't give the knife in anybody's hands. Don't give it to you. When you give a knife to someone, you have to keep it somewhere. Don't give it straight away in their hands. So this is just because they say that when you give the knife in somebody's hand, your blessings and your luck, your wealth, everything goes with that. Actually, the fact is that when you give a sharp-edged knife to someone's hand, there are chances that your hands may cut or it may cause some issues. So just to avoid that, they have made some fear in us that our wealth will go along with that.
I'm Anita Padanatal, and my recent book Girl in a Million has been released on Amazon. I hope you will all go and read it and give me your feedback. Tell me how well you liked it or not. I have two interesting myths to share with you. One is a very common one. I think most of us would have heard it when we were young. This is about all the elderly people, talking to the children when they gobble up their fruit slices or fruit pieces. You have the seeds, right? And you inadvertently swallow them, and that is not good. I mean, all of us know it is not good. So how do we stop the kids from not eating up the seeds? So basically you tell them that if you swallow the seeds will land up in your stomach and they will grow into trees, right? Trees or plants. I mean, all of us know scientifically that is not possible. You have seeds growing in their own medium, soil, and they cannot grow inside your stomach lining and feed on the hydrochloric acid that is generated inside your stomach, right? So how do you tell the children not to do that? You give them something that they are, they feel a little scared about or a little, cautious about, and then they don't do it. They take care that they remove the pips and then, or the seeds, and then swallow the fruit pieces. The second myth, a very interesting one, is something that I came across when I was studying in the PG hostel, and there we had a group of friends who used to meet every evening and chat, and so we had our beds lined up in a row and the friends sitting all over the place. So it was in one such occasion where one of our friends sat on a pillow. She just propped herself on a pillow to make herself comfortable, and my friend ran up to her. It was her bed, so her territory kind of. So she ran up to her and said, hey, get off the pillow. I mean, you don't want me to be penniless in the future, do you? So all of us, looked at her and said, what are you talking about? So she said, it's an old saying, and it could happen, you never know. So that set me thinking, and I've never forgotten that myth. So we'll consider this as myth number 2. Never sit on the pillow if the pillow is on the bed. So the reason being, I mean, you rest your head on the pillow, not your, not any other part of the body, your backside or the legs, basically. Why? Because you don't want it dirty. So how do you deter children or naughty kids from not jumping on the bed or the pillow and sitting on the pillow? You tell them that if you do that in future, when you grow up, you will not have any money with you, and the reason being, you have treated your pillow in a very bad manner. Okay, so that's myth number 2.